is it happening to you? But then you realize it just doesn't happen to you. It happens to so many other people.
There are fake politicians, fake scientists. You know, so there are fake babas.
Actors, a very short-lived profession. So I think it's very important they educate themselves. Writing and everything was kind of getting really mediocre.
I'm with actor and director of MX Plays Aashram, Bobby Deol and Prakash. Welcome to the Quint.
Thank you so much.
I've
Jump now.
I've watched the trailer and as always it looks very intriguing. So what is it about the character that intrigues you?
Just the kind of, that's why I did it, because it was such an interesting character to play. I've never done anything which is negative to such a level, and for me, I've been consciously trying to do different characters and different genres of movies and web series. So for me, this was like gifted to me by Prakash.
And a beautiful gift at that.
I think so, definitely. It's the best gift I could ever get.
So we're living in a time where people are very acutely sensitive. The smallest things people retaliate with violence, and it's something that the cast and crew of Aashram 3 also experienced it. What do you have to say about this violent retaliation when people's sensibilities are not matched with a show or a film?
That is bound to happen whenever you are telling a story which is about subjects which is in public domain, socially, politically or religiously kind of affiliated or associated. Such kind of questions are bound to happen. There are people. But the thing is that for every agitated person, for every negative kind of idea, there are thousands of positive ideas, thousands of people who have, and it's been time and again proved. That's how it works. Otherwise, not 1.6 plus billion people would have seen this. We live in a world where we know that there are people in the society who will be agitated, who will come and who will flash and who will do what they have to do, and let's just respect that time and move on.
What is it that we can expect from season 3? Of course, we know in season 2, season 1 both have done phenomenally well, and we see that season 3 has new characters that you'll have introduced. So what is it that we can expect from the show?
The way the story has moved by itself organically, there are different characters that come into play because the way the story is moving. So it has more subplots, it has more growth in all the characters. Every character is growing from where they started, and even my character, he's becoming more of a megalomaniac kind of person. He gets delusional, he's totally power hungry, and the power he's thinking that he's God.
It's the story and the drama and characters, and the ghost character who appears now. She was a ghost in the first 2 seasons, and then she decides to kind of finally come on the scene to take the Bhagwan out of him. Amazing dialogue, ना? उसका reaction है, मैं तुम्हारे अंदर का भगवान निकाल के दिखाऊंगी दुनिया, शरीर के अंदर, शैतान के अंदर का भगवान निकालेगी, वो खुद कैसी होगी सोचो.
It's really a reflection of the times we live in today, right? Talking about God men, talking about in the scene like you said, I am God. So do you again think this character is inspired by the times we live in, or the people that we've seen around us?
The evil of the people who kind of the mentality of making kind of profit out of faith and belief of people.
Okay.
So that's the sort of mentality. But that's what kind of happens in the field of business. Nobody talks about tons of businessmen or enterprises who rob people of the money and then run out of this country, and then all kinds of things happen. They're also fake, na?
Yeah, absolutely.
There are fake politicians, fake scientists.
Yeah.
So there are fake babas. As simple as that.
Bobby, you've spent over 4 decades in the industry today. There have been times
Really?
you've said
4 months. They calculate my role in Dharamveer. बचपन करो.
Yeah.
जब मैं 6 साल का था.
He's been around now for that long. So, there have been times when you had to say no to films, or films that have been offered to you have also been taken away.
Yeah.
Do you think the industry has sometimes been unfair?
I don't think so. I think it's just the way the business operates.
Yeah.
Then for an
Well
individual, you'll find it unfair or fair, but actually that's the way the business operates.
Yeah.
And everybody is a victim to that, not just me. So at a point you feel victimized, you feel, why is it happening to you? But then you realize it just doesn't happen to you, it happens to so many other people. And you can't pity yourself about it. You have to just fight it and, believe in yourself. And I think that's what's happened with me. I just become more fearless and more focused about things now.
My next question is going to be about your kids. Are you looking at, or are they interested in joining this industry?
See, I want both my sons to get educated properly, because the industry I am in is a very uncertain, there's a lot of uncertainty for everybody. And I want them to broaden their horizon. I want them to understand whatever they can through education, so that even if they do want to come into this industry, they have something to something for backup. And also, just being an actor is not what you want to do. You want to, get into different kinds of aspects of businesses and prosper. And I want them not to just think about being an actor, because actors are a very short-lived profession. So I think it's very important they educate themselves.
My last question is going to be about the evolution of content and audience. Since the time you did Soldier, Barsat, Gop, the audience and content has evolved a lot. So what would you have to say about that? Do you think that it's a change that was really wanted, needed? Was it the need of the hour?
I think things had to evolve.
Yeah.
Every time there's a saturation point of something else comes out of it. And I think writing and everything was kind of getting really mediocre. But because of OTT platform, and also I think OTT platform, it has given a chance for creative people to be able to write and conceive projects which otherwise was not being allowed. You have limitation in cinema. You can be creative on cinema as well, but OTT platform is in a way, people just sit and watch at home. There's no box office issues happening there, but at the same time, creatively, you make such wonderful stuff. And there's so much wonderful stuff that is coming out. I mean, Aashram is an example of that.
That's that.
Jab now.
Jab now. Thank you so much and good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you.